Hello everyone, this is Alex Tinsley. I am a property manager, real estate agent and real estate business owner based here in Sydney, Australia. And with the current rental crisis, I shared a video recently with regards to better regulation, how important it is to have a really good regulatory framework and structure in place because it protects both the tenant and the landlord, which creates a better relationship, which so on and so forth. In my 60 seconds, I didn't quite explain it as well as I could have potentially, but I'm here just to clarify. So I got a really good question from one of the people in the comments, which was about specifically, why don't you just rent it for what it's worth, right? Why don't you just, don't worry about the higher offer, rent it for what it's worth. My question for you is, who decides? It's actually unfortunately, the market that decides, right? The way that our system is set up is that whoever is willing to pay for it. Right now, if you're seeing, for example, 50 people, 100 people going to view a property, it's probably underpriced. That's why you've got so many people who are really interested in it, because the goal of an investment is to get the best price for it. And that's just how it's set up, right? So we've got a bit of an issue between, if you watch my last video about housing as a human right and then watch this one because it makes a little bit more sense, but we've got a little bit of an issue then, right, with how the price of a property is decided. And then my next question is, who decides? Is it the state government? Is it fair trading? Is it the federal government? Who gets to make that decision? And if they do make that decision, what metrics are they going to use, to be able to decide how much something is worth? Is it a portion of the yield of the property? Is it a portion of the value that you've got to pay for rent for a certain length of time? So things like that that can become very complicated. And personally, I don't know if I trust federal regulative bodies or state regulatory bodies to be able to make a decision like that. So right now we've got it as a free market, but how would that look like if we had better regulation? That's the question. And I think it's great. I think we need to be talking about this right now because given how quickly rents have increased and so on, so how difficult it is out there for everyone, that's really important. So let's keep talking about it. Let's have a discussion. I'm keen to hear your thoughts because I don't think that it's a simple solution. I think it might end up being a very complex solution, but it will have to be well crafted.